H83, how we doing? Welcome to my new series on my channel where we're going to take charge of Leicester City, obviously in real life, going great guns in the Premier League, and could you imagine them being in the Champions League next season? It would be an absolute fantastic achievement for a team like themselves to reach the highs, and I hope to God that they keep it up. I hope they honestly get to stay there, because the football they've played, the results they've managed to get out, just the quality they're putting out is just absolutely superb. That never say die attitude, and it's great to see. Now, before we get any further into this, I just wanted to give a shout out to Niran, that's Flying Orangutan, I believe that's his full channel name. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He's doing a Leicester City career, he's in episode 20, and when I did a little search for this on YouTube, his channel looked to be the most popular of the Leicester City careers, so I dropped him in a little comment on his video just to make sure he was sound with somebody else doing it. I feel it's only right that you ask permission for somebody who's already doing something, just to say, look mate, is it okay if I just do something that you're doing? I'm not going to obviously go and repeat what he's done and sign the same players and all the rest of it. I'm going to do my own way of playing, and we'll see how we go, and maybe over time we'll be able to compare the two of them and see how we go with the squads. Now, in regards of Leicester City, they've got quite an extensive squad on their books just now. There's something like 42 players on their books at the moment, a few out on loan as well, but we just need to go through that and separate the wheat from the chaff and get rid of some of the guys who ain't going to feature for us, and some of the young pups who have got the potential to go out on loan and go out and obviously apply their trade elsewhere to get some more experience. We've also got the veteran Paul Konchesky on here as well, who is retiring at the end of the season, so we'll see how that one goes with them. Now, in regards of ourselves, we've got a couple of objectives for this season, and basically the league objective is to finish mid-table, and we've also got a domestic cup objective to try and reach round 16. We have entered the European Continental Shield, which is alongside Sporting Gijon, I can't remember who else is in the bloody tournament, Sporting Gijon, Atalanta and Real Betis, so we'll see how we perform against them. Some strong teams in there as well. I don't realise what one of these I've missed, just the scout stuff. Now, in the meantime, what I need to do is set up a scouting network to try and find some talent. I think we'll probably set them up in South America, so somewhere like Argentina, and we'll also need to put together a short list of players that want to potentially bring in. Now, when I look at this team, it does look pretty decent and half good. There's a lot of good balance to the team, but what you will notice is that the defence does lack a bit of pace, and what I'd like to do is try and bring in a few different people to help shore up that back line a little bit stronger and pacier if we can. The midfield itself isn't too bad, the likes of Albrighton, Kante, Drinkwater and Mahrez. Mahrez is obviously outstanding, but I actually think, I don't know where they've got his position at here, just right mid, left mid and Cam. I think he probably play better a wee bit further up the park, so we may tweak the formation as well. I fancy actually going in there 4-3-3 and keeping Vardy up top himself. But I don't quote me on that being exact. We'll wait and see how it goes. But if you've got any suggestions of players that we should sign, I don't want to do this all on loans, so I won't be bringing it. I maybe bring in one or two, but I don't want to bring in loan players. I want to bring in players we can actually sign and be established in the team to keep us going in the future. Now, in regards to ourselves, we've got 19.5 million to spend with a wage budget of 70,000, but out of that, obviously, I need to take from there my youth academy, so we will hire a scout here just now, and we'll just go for this guy. He's low, he's expensive, he's got perfect experience and judgment, and that's just what we'd like to have, so we'll bring him into the club and we'll set up a scouting network. As I say, we'll go for South America, and I think we'll go for Argentina. We'll see if we can go to Argentina and bring a couple of guys in. Now we'll see how he goes and see if we can get a couple of youth players in over time. So he'll set up our scouting network out there in Argentina. Now all I need to do now is go and have a little look to see what sort of players I want to bring in, and then we'll advance through time. We'll put a couple of players in for training as well, and I'll put up all my players that I need to for transfer and what have you, and we'll see how this goes. Now, previous career modes I've done, the videos have been quite long, and this one might be quite long because it's just the introduction, but what I'm going to try and do is get it down to 5 minutes an episode, just to try and keep it a bit quicker than what they previously are, because I know you probably get fed up with me rattling on all the time. So I'll try and get this one done as quickly as possible, and this one might be like 10-12 minutes, something like that, and then the rest of them we'll try and get into 5. So we'll see how it goes over time, but I appreciate any suggestions you've got down in the comments, guys, so let me go and put together my targets and I'll come back to you and let you see. Okay, so I've got quite an extensive shortlist here for different positions and just different people, and all I'm going to do is find out their value first of all, and then we'll get them scouted, and then we'll see if it's going to be worth our while spending any money on them or what have you. So we've got Gilberto, who is a right back for Fiorentina. We've got Arundel, who is I can't remember what, Victoria Guimaraes, he's a right back as well. We've got 2 centre backs now, Diego Carlos, who plays for Historia Pregari in the Portuguese league, as well as Bruno Martins Indy. I think he's over well out of budget, but we just want to see how much it's going to cost for him as well. We've got Paulo Oliveira on there as well from Sporting Lisbon. We've also got João Pedro, João Mario, Nuno Santos, Filippo Falcao. We'll put in a loan offer here for Nyang if we can. I think with one player that we might bring on loan, as he's got just pace to burn and he's still got a decent shot on him and what have you. So we'll be able to see what he is, if we maybe get him on loan anyway. We've got Caldec on there as well, just maybe one player that we might actually spend money on in regards for strikers. So we'll need to wait and see how it goes with some of these guys, because they might, as I say, be well out with our budget. Now, in regards to our team, as I say, we've got 42 players in here altogether. Some of them are loaned out already, but I do want to try and get rid of some of the rest. So we've put Ulola, Wazaleski, McCourt, Sese, Barnby and Blythe all up for transfer, and then we've got like Kane, Stankovic, Bailey, Madison, Chowdhury, although we should keep him just for that hair. That Barnett is incredible, it's absolutely incredible, the hair. Okalami, I can't pronounce that name, is up there on loan as well, so we'll wait and see if we can maybe get rid of some of them. But as I say, we've got quite an extensive list. Some of them will feature and some of them obviously are just going to be instant backup for the team, so we'll wait and see if we can A, afford some of these guys, and then B, obviously bring them in. Now all we're going to do is just progress towards the Sporting Gijon, and hopefully we can get a couple of deals done. I'm going to put some of the youth in for some training just while the time's elapsing at the side as well, and then that will get us closer to our first game. Okay, so we're just getting ready to go into our first game, which is against Sporting Gijon in the European Shield, and I'm just going to go with the same squad that basically is on here just now with the 4-4-2. Now, just quickly bring you up to date with some of the deals. A lot of these players are pretty cheap, some are pretty well, a couple that were expensive, we just removed them as well. Yang is only valued at 5.5 million, so put a bid in for him just to see if we can maybe sign him. I think he'd be a good addition to the team. Everybody else is kind of like $1 million or so, so I've sent the scouts out just to see if they can have a little look at them and find out if they're worth bringing in or not, if we're going to make any improvements or whether they're just going to be worse than what we've already got type of thing. So I want to make sure that the people I'm bringing in are definitely going to strengthen up the team. So let's get into this first game in the Continental Shield, and as I said, we'll just start with this 4-4-2 team as it is just now, and we'll see how we perform in this first game. That's a nice ball through for Okazaki. It's been put in. It's an own goal, we'll take it. I put it in the box, looking to see if we could get Vardy on the end of it, and the defenders made a mess of it and put it in his own net. So not the nicest of goals, but we'll take it. Just made a can't believe we gave away a 90th minute penalty. We're in injury time, and Robert Hoof is just barged in and gave away the penalty, and it's a chance for Sporting Gijon to make it 1-8. Kasper Schmeichel, oh, he's hit the post and it's been in. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ah well, disappointing. Don't shush me, prick. Oh, it came off the back of Schmeichel's head. Are you kidding me on? Are you kidding? That's a terrible penalty to lose. well, not the best of starts. It actually went down as a Kasper Schmeichel on goal, so 2 own goals in the game. Sporting Gijon didn't play that great. We had a couple of chances but just couldn't get them. But decent considering my first time playing with the team. So we will take that and we will move on now into working towards game number 2 and also trying to get some more deals over the line if we possibly. Okay, so we're ready to get into game number 2 against Atalanta. I've made a change to the team and we'll put us as a 4-3-3 with the holding midfielder, and we'll brought Inler into the starting lineup alongside Kante and Drinkwater in the midfield. Pushed Albrighton up to left wing, Mahrez on the right wing, and we've got Vardy up front himself. Fuchs, Hoof, Morgan and Simpson is still our defence. So we'll see how that one goes and how we plan out in this game. I think I'm going to use this pre-season tournament to find my formation. Hopefully we can get a few guys in and we can just find our way we're going to play with the team and we'll go from there. So we'll try this one out in this game and see how right into the corner. Let's see if we can do something here. Mahrez with a dig, son. Oh, he's at the post. Opportunity here. Mahrez to put it in, try and get it into the middle. Nothing doing again. Danny Simpson. Kante. How has he not scored? What? Inler. Oh, what a goal. Go Inler. That's a fantastic strike. And we've just won the ball back there. Pushing it through, Danny Simpson setting up Inler, and he's threw it back into the back of the net, and that's 1-0. That'll do nice. Well, that's our first victory and that'll do nicely. 1-0. We did have a few opportunities and we played really well. I like the 4-3-3. Just the final quality isn't there and just a wee bit slow coming out. And we weren't holding the ball enough, but we had plenty of chances, as you can see. 15 shots, 8 on target. Limiting Atalanta just to 1 shot, which was absolutely perfect. So, giving us our first victory, and that's all we can ask for. And we just obviously keep plugging away in this European Continental Shield. Now, we'll just get quickly to the office just to see if we've got anything that we can report on, and instantly talking about managerial manager for international games. I don't really want to talk about that. Hopefully, we don't need to worry about international managing jobs. I like the Celtic career. I don't see me taking any international manager job at all. Now we've put in our bid for 5.5 million for Niang. At the same time, so have Leon. We've offered out a contract to Niang and hopefully he'll accept that in due course. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end this here just now after playing these 2 games. Leave it to you guys to give me some suggestions in the comments and we'll work on that from there. But hopefully you've enjoyed this new career mode. I'll try and develop it as we go through to make it a bit better as we go through in time. I'm going to stick to career mode for a little while on the channel, unless there's something that happens in Ultimate Team in due course, but I don't see me doing much Ultimate Team for the next little while. I'm just going to concentrate solely on career mode and we'll see how it goes. Maybe occasionally squad builders and stuff like that, but I don't see it being too focused, but we'll wait and see how it goes. Nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed this. If we could smash 10 likes, that'd be superb, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.